Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm part of Roundhouse Theater's education team, and this is today's theater challenge for grades 4 through 6. At Roundhouse Theater, we believe that the telling of theatrical stories involves playmaking, design, movement, and acting. And today's challenge is all about design. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a picture with hidden doors, and then I'm going to challenge you to create your own. What do hidden doors have to do with theater? Well, when you walk into the theater and you look at the set, there are a lot of things that you can see, but there are also a lot of things that you can't see. Often a designer will design into the set hidden doors and other tricks that allow actors and scenery to enter and exit the stage quickly without ever being seen by the audience. Here, let's take a look at some of these examples. Here we are looking at an empty stage. There are floorboards and curtains and ta-da! A trap door built into the floorboards. There's a lid that lifts up and it reveals, in this case, our technician. This is a cupboard. It's sitting on the floor and it backs up to the wall, and it has 2 doors. But when the cupboard is open, we can see that the cupboard opens right to backstage so that an actor can walk through and exit. Sometimes the designer might create a dramatic entrance by putting fog on the stage. And when the fog clears, it reveals our actor, or in this case, our technician. This is a stone wall. It looks pretty solid, doesn't it? But when the lights go out, a scene change takes place. Look at our technician leaning on the wall. When he leans on the wall, it spins and it's double-sided. It's stone on one side and a bookcase on the other. Hidden doors and theatrical tricks. And what's today's project? Today's project is making a picture filled with hidden doors. And we're going to use the 3 steps of design. We're going to imagine it, we're going to plan it, and we're going to create it. So the premise for our design is this. You are out exploring. First, you need to imagine some place that you'd like to explore. Maybe it's an old barn. Maybe it's an attic in a spooky house. Maybe it's a secret garden. I imagine that my project is going to be in a secret garden. Then you need to plan. You need to plan out what is going to be in your place that you're exploring. And you're going to choose at least 3 items that are going to be your hidden doors. So if I'm doing a garden, I'm going to plan that there's a hidden door in the tree, there's a hidden door in a wishing well, and there is a hidden door behind a birdhouse. And then I'm going to think about everything else that's going to go into that garden. Bushes, trees, and flowers. And then I'm going to create it. Let's take a look. So here we have the finished picture of the garden. Tree, wishing well, and birdhouse. And I have cut out 3 sides of the wishing well so that it opens like a door. 3 sides of the birdhouse. And then I chose a section to cut 3 sides out of the tree. It's important to make sure one of your sides of your object is always flat. That way your doors open properly. The next thing you need to do is get a blank sheet of white paper and a pencil. Your paper should be the same size of paper as the one you drew your picture on because you're going to fit it underneath, lining up the corners. After you have the corners lined up, you are going to peel back the doors and carefully trace an outline of the opening. So this is the opening of the tree. And then you pull the top off and you can see that you have the outline of the tree, the wishing well, and the birdhouse. Now I know it can be tricky to cut a door right out of the middle of your page, so you might need to ask a grown-up for help. But now I'm going to show you a second way to cut out your doors that doesn't involve cutting them out of the middle of the page. For this method, you're going to draw your doors and only your doors on a piece of paper. You're going to draw them exactly where you want them to be. So think about what the picture is going to look like as a whole. And then you are going to cut the door completely out on all sides. Next, you're going to take a blank piece of paper and you are going to place your doors where you want them to be. And then you are going to carefully trace around each door. It's a little tricky because you have to make sure that the door doesn't move. So after I have traced out my doors, I'm going to draw the rest of my picture and color in everything that is not a door. Once I've done that, see, I had my wishing well. I'm going to color my wishing well. Going to take a little bit of masking tape and I'm going to put it where the hinge on my door would be. I'm going to tape it right onto my picture so that it opens like a door. And I've got my birdhouse, and my tree. Ta-da! Door, door, door. All right, now we get to the very best part. What is behind our hidden doors? Well, you need to use your imagination again because it can be anything you want. Maybe it's someplace you want to go. Maybe it's somebody you want to see. Maybe it's something you wish you had. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what I came up with. And behind my hidden doors, behind the wishing well, it's the beach. Got the ocean, the sand, my towel. And in the tree, a surfboard because I love to go surfing. And then behind the birdhouse, it's frozen chocolate custard on a waffle cone with chocolate jimmies, or you can call them sprinkles. And that's how you make a picture with hidden doors. Now it's your turn. We challenge you to create a picture filled with hidden doors. And if you like, you can have a grown-up send a picture or a video of your picture to education@roundhousetheater.org. And make sure they follow us on social media because we will be featuring some of our favorite submissions on Instagram and Facebook. And it could be you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the Roundhouse YouTube channel for a new arts challenge every week. Have fun and see you next week.